players collided with each other trying to get Peyton out of there. And 5, Elijah Winston, and 25, Elijah Thomas came together, and they managed to hold Wilson shy.
That's a nice little Peyton Wilson stiff arm right there, too.
Wilson got 2 out of that to make it 3rd and 1. It doesn't stop the clock, even though he went out of bounds. 9:08 remaining. Referees didn't blow the clock dead. So 3rd down and 1 with 9 minutes remaining. Orange up 14-0. Rodney Brooks has come on for Jackson Schmidt at quarterback here in the second half. Brooks under center, looking at a blitz. And the handoff, Wilson spins out a tackle. Flag is down. Wilson's got the first down. Let's see if it stands. Yet another penalty. And it was thrown immediately by the umpire. And Orange is already backing up.
Actually. No.
Yep, they're going to call a chop block. Well, it's interesting that happened there because one of the Northern coaches.
Riverside.
No, I mean Northern. They
from last
tweeted
week.
Something that he did not like about Orange's blocking, and he actually took that public on Twitter and expressed his disappointment with it, and I believe that was meant to get the attention of officials, and sure enough, a chop block is called against Orange. He was unhappy about the way Orange blocked last week, and here, sure enough, a 15-yard infraction just at a point when Orange had it 3rd and 1. Now it's 3rd and 16.
Yeah. And still, I mean, Riverside, they're on life support right now, but if they can get a stop right here, and they still got to get something going, but, they can make some noise for us over with.
All right, Brooks at quarterback on 3rd and 17, and everybody moved before Brooks snapped the ball.
Yeah, the only person that wasn't moving right there was the quarterback, Rodney Brooks, which he just came in the game. Don't know how many snaps he's gotten during practice being the, second-string quarterback, and you can see a little bit of discord right there in the way it's transitioning when the play starts. I saw it on the play before, too, with the run by Peyton Wilson. We went up the middle right there. It looked just a little out of whack, and that one looked a whole lot of whack.
So it's now 3rd and 21.
You're on your second pick. We got a draft here.
Yeah, I've got to do this, call the game, and keep stats, and write stories all at once. Whole bunch of stuff going on. Brooks behind center. He's going to have a 7-step drop, meets pressure from behind, and he's going to go down back at the 50. It was Jeff Gunter who came on for the sack, and it's another 9-yard loss. And now Orange will have to punt it away with under 8 minutes remaining, and we may not see an offensive score in this game.
Yeah, Shea Hoffman right there, usually rock solid for the Panthers. Gunter just blew by him right there. Just a straight speed rush right there, and didn't give Brooks a chance to really do anything.
Okay, so now we will see Jackson Schmidt go back in the game, this time in a punting situation. And back deep is D'Anthony Bright. Kick is away by Schmidt. Bright will let it bounce at the 20, at the 15, and he's just going to let it bounce, and he'll die shy of the 15-yard line. So that's where we are right now, and Riverside will get it back here after Brooks went down for a loss of 9. And Peyton Wilson wound up with 29 yards rushing. I'll be interested. Too bad we don't have extensive records because I'd love to see exactly as the ball is back at the 16. The last time Orange won a game without getting an offensive touchdown. They're up 14-0 now with 7:23 remaining. Don't believe Nick started the draft yet.
Has not started it yet?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, we're at 8:01.
That's 8:01. Okay. I got to call this game, though. It's 1st down and 10. And here is Infinito throwing. Infinito going deep down the field. Orange player's got a better chance at it. Alex Long stretched out his hands, and it was incomplete. Cisco Whitaker was the intended receiver. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, Alex Long right now proving in the early part of this season right now. He's a tough, gritty defensive back. You remember last week, Jeff, he made 2 big plays, one in the end zone, one on a long 3rd down play to knock balls away, and he's proven which he's actually stepping off the field right now. But Alex Long has proven to be pretty good, reliable cornerback because when the competition gets better and you have a good pass rush like Orange does, the one-on-one defensive matchup is going to allow the defensive coordinator to call more blitzes, and you won't shut down tight corners, so you can call more blitzes. And Alex Long looks like he's up to the task so far this year.
Rodney Brooks comes in for Long to defend that left-end quarter. That's Cisco Whitaker, who's the leading receiver on the team for Riverside. 2nd and 10, Infinito. Handoff running to the right. Morrell with some room past the 25, and he dives ahead close to the 30, or make it the 25. not quite at the first down, but very close to it. Peyton Wilson came in on the tackle along with Keyshawn Thompson. And I believe that was actually Bright who was in there.
Hadn't started yet?
I don't think it started. At least it hasn't on my clock. That was Morrell who was in there. So it's going to be, after that 7-yard pickup, 3rd down and 3. With 6.5 minutes remaining. Infinito, hard count. Player jumped for Orange, but it looked like a wide receiver wound up going in the neutral zone as well. I think that's what will be called here by the officiating crew, and another false start against Riverside. Well, 3rd down and 8 now as the ball goes back to the 17. Are you in contact with Nick? Is that who you're contacting?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. It's great we're doing this. This is a real professional over the air like this. Mm-hmm. All right, 3rd down and 7. Infinito. Morrell, handoff, stop. Dropped into backfield hard. Stone Edwards and Keyshawn Thompson got in there. Keyshawn Thompson really was the man who got him first.
Yeah, and Riverside right now, they're going to face a 4th and about 13 deep in their own territory, but it gets to the point, I guess you got to go for it right now.
Yeah.
Down 14 with 6 minutes left. It's do or die. Well, maybe they don't. I don't know if I think they are punting, actually.
Yeah, they are going to punt. Morrell lost 3 more there. And we're going to see Trey Fitzpatrick come in. Once again, he will punt from his own goal line with 5:43 remaining. Orange up 14-0. Riverside again late in getting the 11th player out on the field.
Must have had to get some saline solution in his eyes, something.
Fitzpatrick takes a good snap. Kick is away. Beasley tried to block it. Shorter kick. It will bounce out of bounds. That ball didn't quite get to the 30. And Orange is going to have more good field position to perhaps get an offensive score before we go home. Orange is headed toward another win against the Pac-6 team. That ball is out of bounds right at the 30. 13-yard punt. So, Panthers will take it back. Cheerleaders throwing out toy footballs. The O-Gang, the student section here at Orange, made it Hawaiian shirt night tonight. So that's why they're adorned in various shirts like that. Ronnie Brooks back in there at quarterback. Orange with the ball at the 30-yard line of Riverside. Brooks sends Pascal in motion. Puckett in the backfield. Puckett the call. He's wrapped up, dropped. 50, Jaden Davis came on. It's been a night where I don't think either offensive line will be very proud of it at the end of the day here. Got a flag down thrown by the back judge once again. The losses of 1.
Well, I can tell you this. We've talked about it the whole broadcast. Riverside's defense has nothing to hold their heads about.
Yep.
Not a thing in the world.
And now we're going to have a personal foul called against Riverside.
But going on their first 3 games right now, and it's the interesting thing about having a game on Monday. I don't know about Riverside, but Orange has to turn right around and play Friday night.
Yeah.
You know, and they really have to find themselves on offense right now because tonight they really haven't just been able to do anything. It's pretty much the talent of Peyton Wilson has led to their only positive plays right now. And even the offensive line in the first 2 games have played really good, I thought. But tonight they didn't even play that well. So Orange, looks like if barring something drastic, look like they're probably going to win this game. But they really have to find themselves as conference play looms here in a couple weeks.
Ryan Sellers is our Orange Panther of the week this week for last week's game. And okay. There we go. All right, it's 1st down and 10 from the 16 of Riverside. In motion goes Pascal. Brooks is going to toss it to Pascal, running wide to the left to the 15. Morgan Pascal inside the 10. Good run there by Morgan Pascal.
Wait, what round we in?
Yep, in the 2nd round, just like that. Okay.
Hey, I got Dez and DeAndre Hopkins. I'm good.
And Pascal is ahead to the 9, call it the 8-yard line here. So he got to the 9. We'll call it a gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Actually got the player I wanted, so I'm okay.
Who'd you get?
I got Antonio Brown. All right, 2nd and 3.
Who went
Orange
first?
can get a first down, and now we have whistles.
Who went first? If Brown
That's a
went
good question.
second.
Looked like
Julio
David
Jones?
Johnson was taken first.
David Johnson.
Yeah. Doesn't he mow for you? That false start called against Orange. It's going to make it 2nd and 8. Ball back to the 14. Orange up 14-0. 4:55 remaining.
Julio Jones.
Can you communicate to Nick that I'm online now and available?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm
Is that what you tell most of the girls?
just
You're
one
online and available?
out in Dublin, California. She's listening tonight. Hope she's doing well. Lovely girl. Takes the perfect selfie, too. The best selfie. I'll show Shane what I'm talking about, too. 4:55 remaining.
Pathetic.
No, it's not pathetic. Most certainly not. All right, 2nd down and 8. Brooks out of the double wing setup. Orange up 14-0 against Riverside. And Brooks, handoff right side. Peyton Wilson looking for a touchdown. Tries to turn a corner, running wide to the right. Goes to the 10. And that's where he's upended. Good pursuit made. 28, Malik Whitaker comes over, makes the stop.
Yeah, Whitaker did a good job of pursuit. Peyton Wilson is a tough guy to bring down, and Whitaker's a small guy, but he did a good job wrestling Peyton to the ground.
Peyton looks frustrated. Referee signaling to keep the clock running. All right, let's see. Here's this, and we're going to go with that right there. There we go. All right. So 3rd down and 5 coming up here for Orange from the Riverside 11. Puckett in the backfield with Beasley. Misdirection, no. Brooks now will keep it running to the left. He'll be dragged down from behind and sacked. Nicely done by Jeff Gunner, who comes over and makes a big stop. And Gunner was very careful in making that stop. And you wonder here if Orange wants to send in Francisco McKinley to make this a 3-score game with 4:10 remaining. The loss is a 5. This will be a 32-yard field goal.
Yeah, Gunther and DeCruz for Riverside have both had whale of a ball games right there. Gunther actually made a great play because you're pursuing a quick little guy like Brooks. You want to make sure you don't horse collar. And you could actually see him checking himself, and he broke it down and made the tackle correctly. But he's had a whale of a ball game.
Very good night for him.
Except for I think he was the one who missed that pass in the first quarter.
Yep.
But other than that, he's played a whale of a game.
So it's 4th
and I might be wrong on that.
And 10 after the 5-yard loss. Orange will go for it here from the 16. And now we've got a delay of game call. That just adds on to what has been an ugly affair all the way around. Back to the 21, and some Orange fans watching this one, just trying to labor through what's like Superman 4. It's not an experience to be enjoyed, just to survive, really. It's like eating your Brussels sprouts. So, let's see.
You're about to be on the clock, Jeff.
Yeah, I am on the clock. I'm going to go with that man right there. There we go.
You took Brandon Marshall. That
Yes,
was
I
my
did.
pick.
4th and 15. Misdirection handoff. Brooks rolls out right. Got a man open in the end zone. Throws it for Evans, and it's intercepted. Got a flag down in the end zone. Pass was picked off by Ryan Odom. Let's see what the flag is about. Evans, once again, popped free for a second, but that time he was not open. Double coverage was in there with 3:26 remaining. Pass interference is called against Riverside, and that's going to keep the drive alive. So that nullifies the interception.
I don't know.
Well, so it's going to be
I don't know. I didn't
down.
see much right there.
That's going to be half the distance to the goal line here.
Don't you have another pick coming up?
No, I just made it. I made 2 in a row.
Who else you get with Marshall?
I got Brandon Marshall and Mark Ingram.
Mark Ingram. Wasn't he a singer?
No. Ball will be at the 11, so it's going to be 4th down and 5 from the 11.
Tell you, I'd really like to see Francisco right now.
It would make the most sense in
Yeah.
terms of trying to win this game, but Coach Moser's got a lot of faith in this defense. Beasley is a wingback. Puckett will get the call, running up the gut, and he dives forward. He'll come down to the mark. Looks like he needed to get to the 6, and he didn't quite make it. So Orange will turn the ball over on downs. I guess Coach Moser was playing for field position. Shane Thompson.
Close. They might bring the
Shane Thompson
the sticks out. Hopefully Dennis Carr didn't on him. Last time he was on the sticks. He did that one time. Last they called for a measurement when Dennis was on the sticks. It took an hour and a half to get the sticks out there, and then they had to call a trainer to get him off the field.
They're going to actually measure this year with 3:19 to play.
Now,